All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Nate Parker, the director, producer, and lead actor, made everything seem to point to this movie as being rancid upon delivery. It seemed like Parker, whose name even bears a passing resemblance to the protagonists, was making himself into a messianic figure to save slave women from rape in vindication of his own purported misdeeds. The signs were all there. A brave heart of chattel slavery, and we all know the fidelity of that incoherent trash. But here's the thing. It is surprisingly better. Yet again, this is a movie where the fact-checkers went too far. Well, I'm here to set them all straight. Today, I'm going over The Birth of a Nation. No, not that one again, thank goodness. The new one about the Nat Turner Rebellion of 1831 in Southampton County, Virginia. But this is not a vindication, because it's not accurate, but not as horribly as Braveheart. Unlike that crappy movie, The Birth of a Nation at least gets the surface dressing correct, and even some much-needed corrections in recent Hollywood depictions of slavery, but the narrative is still corrupted by its inaccuracy. Not much is known about Nat Turner before 1831. What we do know for certain is that he was a slave who grew up on the Turner plantation, became an itinerant preacher.
Listen up. Got a preacher here tonight. Come here, boy. Now, he's a nigger like y'all, and he's here to talk to you about the Lord.
Maybe a good word from your boy there. Disciplined word. Go a lot further than my pistol would.
And that he was sold several times. At one point, he ran away, but actually came back, stating that he had a vision about the righteousness of his lot as a slave. A decade issue was settled 3 decades later in the character, whereas it could have been shown with the protagonist. It also omits Turner's running away in 1822 and coming back. Character, whereas it could have been shown with the protagonist. It also omits Turner's running away in 1822 and coming back.
I'm Allison Rich, and today we'll be talking about the birth of birth control.
Uh,
Yo, yo, yo. Thank you, Jen.
Almost as good for some short durations.
Scared, show me your log. Oh, it's so big.
Gammon will save us. anything ancient to trade, needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it.
Good day to you. Very well, then.
Are you there, Edith? Is that you watching?
So how was everyone's Thursday?
It was alright. What's taking so
Sounds
long?
about right.
What's everyone... It's just been so quiet. What's going on?
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Inventory is full.
And I just wanted to say thank you, Jays, for the auction. As usual.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
Dude, have you guys ever had your RID or IO data expire?
On the as the add-on? Yeah. I don't use the desktop app, so I have to you have to update it really often these days. It expires like every week or something now. Or maybe even faster. I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's what we're waiting for, people.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we waiting for?
No, we're not
we got
just
a night
chilling.
we got a night to kill it. Come on.
Should we do the free cutting edge post?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, it's either that or we just sit here
Dude,
staring.
we killed the shower with fucking headlights, okay?
Hey,
Yeah.
Someone that we said was not worth B-resing because he didn't have gear.
Yeah. I mean, we killed Nazoth with Lig on the floor for what, 2 minutes?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we can. No, we can definitely do it, and
Lig
now.
was like never on the floor. Lig never died.
Don't you mean leg on the floor 3 times?
Yeah, he got res twice.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I watched that part of that kill, and I was like, res Lig, and everyone's like, people were like, I don't have the immune. It's like, I'm in. So cool. Barely made it.
Oh yeah, it was fast, wasn't it?
I'm usually the first person to pull with 18, 19 people, but this boss I don't think allows for it, unfortunately. But if anyone does want something to do with their time, these slides are updated, sort of, considering I don't necessarily have the names of everyone, but for everyone who's here, they're updated.
That would be a good thing to review.
If you check the pins and raid resources, you can find it outside.
Yeah. Most importantly, there's some little things we'll go over. I'd say neurons are good to check on slides 4 and 7. There are some changes to the Psychus rotations, interrupt rotations on 5 and 8. And then big things are definitely 11 and 12. The evoke positions are slightly different. And then 14 bombs have like 2 minor changes, I think.
And once again, all my stuff is the same.
It's nice when you're here all the time. I don't have to change you.
I do remain that I think I have like 30 total minutes where I've been on the raid team and not like ready and available.
Sorry, what'd you say, Scourge?
Well, Psychus, Group 2. Alice Kick won't be up for 2-4. You can
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're used to getting 3 stacks anyway. What's 1?
Yeah, Scourge, it sounds like your mic is like inside your drawer and then...
Alright, sorry, is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Better. That went from like inside your drawer to inside your mouth.
Oh, too close. Is that good?
No, go back.
That's exactly where I want to be.
Yeah, go back.
Okay.
Step closer and don't mumble.
It'll be nice on Tuesday when I'm out of expedient purgatory. I mean, I feel like with my experience with Expedia, it must be the experience of people in Legion who didn't get their good legendaries relatively soon. Like how that feels.
Yeah, I remember Salt, partly because we bounced him around specs, but I think it was his very last legendary was the one he finally needed.
That must feel fucking tragic, dude. I think my best in drop first.
Yeah, it was rough.
Honestly, it was kind of like that for my Warlock for me a little bit, but I wasn't Mythic raiding till like the end of Legion, so it didn't matter that much, you know?
Yeah, it was a little better by then.
I mean, by the time I was like mythic rating, I had like the vast majority of Warlock legendaries. I had all the Destro ones, most of the Demo ones, like half of the AF ones. And then there was the Bender, so it was pretty easy to get the rest. Though I don't know why they insisted on us doing heroic dungeons every day. That felt... Heroic dungeons feel like a piece of content that is completely irrelevant anymore.
I'm trying to think. I know I've done a couple of this expansion just because I was like bored one day and I was like, oh, like I'll get some runes or something. But I definitely did not do them leveling up. I just remember we hit 120 and it was just like, well, we're just going to force our way through Mythic because we're going to.
I don't know if you did, but I think some of us did some walk-in heroics at like level like 270, 275. But it felt like after, you know, by the time we were about 300, 310 item level, we were popping into Mythic dungeons, you know. It was not like there was a timer, so it's not like, you know, the dungeons become
just take it easy.
Yeah, the dungeons become very, very easy when you're not worried about a timer and wipes become irrelevant. You know, even in the roughest packs, all you have to do is just get one down and then you've made progress.
Alright, we have Locky.
We have Locky.
Inbound.
Let's get him summoned. I kind of want to try that. The build Premium was talking about, the Eradication internal combustion build for Destro. I mean, I played around with it at the end of Legion in 8.0, and it was a lot of fun. Like, it's pretty cool. The idea of it is cool. It's so much Destro. You know, you have your one dot as Destro, and internal combustion basically makes your Chaos Bolt cause your dot to explode, losing time but dealing like that damage instantly, which I think is really cool. But as soon as BFA came around, it was pretty clear that there wasn't enough haste in the world to make that work. Or be like... And it sims so much... It sims slightly less than the Flashpoint reverse entropy build, and it was so much less forgiving, so... But apparently it's like what all the cool kids with, you know, 6 expedients are rocking these days. So I still know how I feel about Eradication. It's so much weaker than it was in Legion. But then again, it's the amount of Chaos Bolts I get out now. Doesn't seem like it'd be too hard to keep up.
I've seen things that would scare
It always sucks when you're target switching a lot.
So, does anyone have a friend who wants free CE?
I've asked a couple people in BNet, but the only like two that I think would be potentially worthwhile are both saved at Mythic, unfortunately. One of them is actually progging on Mythic Mazot, but he was really disappointed when I told him we had a raid group that could definitely kill it. But
I can ask Kenny. He doesn't want to go on this hunter.
and the other person would have a healer available.
Yeah,
but...
Jan.
Oh, sorry.
I can ask Kenny. He doesn't want to go on this hunter because he's got alt mythic raid, but he can go on his mage. His mage is like 465 or 466.
Does it have Ignite?
No, he's Frost. He doesn't have Bracers, Font, or Blaster Master.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, I'd rather. Wait, Shanian has the road?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Kenny is not horribly attached to this idea. If there's a, does the rogue know the fight though? Because Kenny's probably a better case just for mechanics.
He's busy.
Okay. We're trying to get a kill. Should be very doable.
I mean, we have Schmutters, Smokin, Lig, Fuck Gen.
Yeah.
Like, we have all these people here. We can kill them. We have great people.
Messiah pops meta on Cypress 1, so we'll need another cooldown there.
Yeah, both wings from the paladin.
Yeah, basically that. You know what? Even if he doesn't, we'll make it work for him.
It'll be free for him.
It's just mostly if he wants to burn his lockout.
I think I have somebody 11 out of 12 friend where like 470 some shit like that. If you want.
Cool.
I have to go and talk to the other Discord site.
Yeah, sure.
Did you say what class that was? 478 what?
Warrior, he said.
Oh, nice. The best class. Big dumb.
I am getting a request right now, so I'm hitting accept.
Right, he said it was true. Sword.
Nice. Get it. Just gonna flip these groups around real quick. Of course, I believe Jen is DC'd, so
He's like
wonderful.
hate him plays Fury. I'm gonna kill myself.
She said she was restarting her adder.
Cool.
What did you say?
I said my warrior friend's like you and plays fucking Fury on this boss.
He's upset that I'm playing Fury?
No. Can you give him the Discord? Is it okay?
Yeah, totally.
No, we don't want him in Discord for Mythic Mazot. What are you talking about?
Yeah, fucking no voice and thought, please. No, dude, this guy's on Advances room here, and I have a mailbox out here. Just go
I
buy
have
it.
one Vantis to give out.
You can't give it to him.
Once
It's not
it-
possible. Get him online, boy. Buy it. Go to this mailbox. Mailbox is amazing.
Did you update the necks in the PowerPoint, Nate?
I'm working my way down, yeah.
I've got you for the first burn, right? And then for the harvest instead of...
Oh, yeah, the next should be updated. I just gotta swap out Messiah.
I swapped them with Hatham for the interrupt order.
Sorry, what?
Messiah for the interrupt order, right?
Yeah, I think I swapped Hatham in his spot.
Just throw me into it instead of Messiah. For the soak. No?
Oh, yeah, we still need to figure out the soak situation. We're gonna have a different soak strategy because of the setup that we have here, which is unfortunate, but also might be easier so long as we can manage our sanity. So basically, super important, first point, is that it's pretty standard to actually single neck the first burn. So we need to make sure that we're being clean up top and we're not taking unnecessary sanity loss, because if we take more than, what's the math going to be on that? Still pretty generous, like 55, because yeah, like 80 is a good low point, right? So you just need to be able to be 80 after you gain 25 back, and then we'll be totally fine. And if we can do that, then that frees us up to have another neck later, which is what we should have. And what we're going to do is the first soak is, so entering phase 2, first soak is still completely normal, whole group's in there. The second soak is still immune, so we'll have 5 immunities for that. We'll figure out which ones those are. Just needs to be like short duration, short cooldown ones. And then the third one, which is the one where directly after we have the paranoia coming in, what we're actually going to do there is we're going to completely avoid this issue of like left-right with the beam, and we're just going to all stack in that and immediately hit 2 necks. So that's going to regen 50 sanity, which is going to take us back up from both the Thought Harvester soak as well as the paranoia that ticks in immediately after. And then from there, all we need to worry about is going left with the beam. So assuming they're not directly on us. If they're directly on us, sure, go right. But otherwise, even if they're like right there, don't worry about trying to cross over to the right. We're just always going left. And then from there, everything else is standard. We've still got the assignments in the bomb phase, and then phase 3 goes exactly the same. We come out, we lust, we full soak the first Thought Harvester there. Sanity, basically, if we do that, is only 1 lower than before. We just have to make sure that we play the first phase correctly, which we should easily be able to do.
You're still running the short bubble duration, right, Shmed?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay, so the way I have it, Alex, if we do the second soak, the 3 mages, and then Shmud, and then smoke, and then on the 5th one, so we could have the 3 mages, Shmud, and then we can have you in that last one.
Yeah. Can I be in the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd much rather be in second. Just because I know it's selfish, but I'd rather just be healing like crazy.
I mean, I could take the talent too, if you want, and I could just be in both groups.
I mean, up to you. It doesn't affect me at all to pop my bubble there. Plus it's second, so I just won't even get Evoke Anguish, which is probably a good time for me to use it anyway. So if you want to keep double horse, I say go to keep double horse.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Can we go over the second paranoia again real quick?
Yeah, so let me just quickly do a verbal run through of phase 2. So basically, starts, we have our full soak, whole group as normal, we drop off Evoke 1, we move right for the lasers, we come back, drop off Evoke 2 in front of the first set, then we have our first paranoia, and that one's handled completely normally. You meet your partner quickly as possible, then you either go front or back, get dragged in, Evoke 3, that's when our soak happens, that's the immunities we just talked about, and then directly after that we've got Evoke 4, and after that Evoke 4 happens, within like a second, Paranoia 2 is going to pop off. Now, normally what we would have done there is we would have had the raid try to stack to the right of that third Harvest Thoughts, and then we meet up with you guys and stack the Paranoias there. Instead, we're going to completely forget that, and just everyone's going to group on top of each other, ideally in melee range, you know, pending Harvest Thoughts availability, but everyone's just going to stack in the Harvest Thoughts. We're all going to take that soak together. At that time, 2 necks are going to be popped, and let me get those names for you right now. Those 2 names are going to be Jen and Allie. They're going to pop their necks there. That's going to regen 50 sanity for everyone, and that should keep us healthy through both the Harvest Thoughts as well as the Paranoia that follows after. We'll, of course, lose some sanity because we're taking the full Paranoia, but we will be good on sanity, assuming nothing has been severely misplayed up to that point. Then everything else is standard, because after that point, you're simply finishing up Thought Harvesters, stacking on skull, and then we go into the bomb phase, and then everything else is normal from then on.
Where did that extra neck come from? Did you take it from the very first one, or?
Took it from the very first one, yep.
Yeah, most guilds don't even double neck there, they only use one.
Is the second harvest odds, since there's no hunters, the mages and
Lig, you had that?
Yeah, so what was that, sorry again?
the second, the second harvest odds, full soak for first, second one's usually hunters and mages, and then third one is like paladins and demon hunter.
Yeah, so second one is going to be mages and pallies, and the third one we're all stacking, so we're all soaking that one together.
And then you guys want to keep like the lust the same?
Yep.
It should actually net us a little bit more damage as well if we know to stand there safe and DPS the boss.
So let me actually, for the sake of, oh yeah, look at that, it's already on the note. There's soaks. Soaks and necks and all sorts of things if I expand this.
I think we're good. I was asking who's coming on Psychus too, but it looks like Alabama is coming.
Yeah, if you are unsure of your assignments, actually even if you are sure of your assignments, just check the slides. I hate changing them every single time we do this, so the least you can do is check them.
The Chuo.
What Cycles group am I?
Yeah, so I just linked the Google Docs for you in Raid Resources in our Discord.
He might not have access to that.
I see it. Alright, group 1, gotcha.
And then, yeah, I've got some spots for you there as well on like the evokes slides 11 and 12.
Alright, gotcha. I'll try to stay there.
Yeah, those are not fantastic spots. So if you need to cheat a little bit, cheat. Just make sure you're not popping anyone.
Do you have the circle leap order?
Here, let me get in. The package I have is pretty nice.
There you go.
Can't do it in game zone.
Oh, yeah, true. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Hang on. If he has raid resource access, that's the one. It's got some other stuff in there too that's pretty nice.
Yep, grabbing it now.
Thank you. Yeah, that'll show like your paranoia partner, time until paranoia is over. That's basically it, actually. There's not a whole lot else.
Got it.
So 6 would be 127. Oh, sorry.
Yes, that's correct, Lucky. Please check the slides.
Shall we? I finished my episodes of Suits, so I'm ready to go.
Sorry, one second. I tried to fix one of my recorders and I fucked it up.
Sure.
Remember, sanity is very important now, especially even during these first part phases, because we're only using one neck. So make sure you're moving out of the viscera bloods.
The red things are definitely the worst. The Versace is going to be the worst thing that you can get hit by.
I'll find it later. I'm ready.
Sorry, I heard you ready, Allie?
Yeah.
Tiny change, but do you want to throw Locky in group 3 for someone else? Because I've got Vita for his hate.
Yeah, I can change that here.
Locky's gonna be in now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck is that doing?
Alright, big damage. Let's get group 1 down.
Big spawning and big. Go down to 1. Alright, we're starting on skull marker here. Don't go there. Okay.
We need to get the center back neuron. Make sure it takes damage, please.
We've got the angles on this skull, so show those and we've got the angles here.
Dude, okay, who's my partner and why are you... Ow, owl. You gotta run to me, man.
Skull here.
This. Yeah, just finish up downstairs.
CPS boss. Now flashing fire.
Scourge dead.
Yeah, we just got that.
I think that's a glitch. The Void Flash is hitting me twice every time.
Huh, I don't know what.
It's taking double damage from every Void Flash.
That's weird. It's not like directly reflected either.
No, I had Psych Shell up. I could have flipped that, but I just did not expect it to burst me like that.
Alright, quick food. So it sounds like we're blaming peripherals for the first corrupted Viscera. And then... Owl, I know you're very fresh to this fight, so not blaming you at all, but yeah. Right when those neurons pop up, we get paranoia, and just make sure you get to your partner.
If you can, we're missing Scurvy tonight. He's usually one of the top damages on spikes, so range if you can. throw dots on spikes and just try to get him down too.
Yeah, and to be a little bit more specific, Hallie obviously does a lot on those, but I'd say Boomkins definitely hop in, and then Shen, since you're already on it. You're never Psychus, so you're Spike Boy for sure. Here we go.
Oh, no worries, Eda. You're okay. Oh, where's Moonwalker? Oh, it's right here.
It's still 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think that one is hitting me twice also, so that just might be a thing we have to deal with.
It's very interesting.
Alright, we're dropping game into Synapse.
I think we're okay. We'll be okay.
Does that work, Scourge?
It's okay, but yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Jeez. Alright, we're having fun with it.
Yep.
Watch those feet. Alright, let's adapt here. Everyone get in. And Mord, please use your neck as well.
Okay. Yeah, we were fine. Oh no, Scourge, never mind.
Scourge at 40, yeah. Let me go find the last one. Alright, I got a replacement, no worries. Paranoid coming in. Alright, big moon damage. Let's get ourselves down.
Spike's still out.
Oh, hang tight. Alright, good. Watch feet. Alrighty, let's do it.
Yeah, two.
Try not to move a lot. Ow.
Ah, yeah, you gotta really. I know there's a lot of ads, so you can't move too much.
Which one on this? On what marker?
Yeah, the one.
All right.
Three, two, one. Yeah, sorry. Down anyway. It's a lot. We really gotta manage our damage. Yeah.
Just jump, guys.
Yeah, too. That one that's on the star marker, try to place so that you move out every time.
Alright, yeah.
Cool, thanks.
I take it back. I had assumed that was contempt that got you, Owl. It looks like that got you a couple ticks, but you actually ended up getting triple devour thoughts.
Is that the swirly on the ground or the
Swirly on the ground, yeah. From the psychophages.
So when they die, they also leave a swirly. So it's like they cast like a big swirly that's like 8 yards, and then when they die, they have like a 3-yard swirly around them. So you just have to watch for that.
You still want me shining forcing you there?
No, that's okay.
You're talking to me or him?
Nate, which we get out near blue for that,
Correct.
right? Okay. I have a little place I'm gonna put a circle after I get my gate down.
Sounds good.
Get that down.
No, that was for Scourge.
Oh, okay. You have one later.
That should give me a little better uptime on the last 2 exposed synapses.
Very nice. Alright, here we go. Keep it clean, everyone. No reason we shouldn't have phase 2 every pull.
I like this guy's attitude. Captain fucking Nate right here.
5.
Where's my hat?
4,
Happy birthday,
3,
by the way.
2.
It's late.
Belated.
Didn't you already wish me happy birthday yesterday?
I did on Discord, but not...
I'll take it again.
That's impersonal, you know?
Sure.
Oh, hey, Jace. It's gonna be a long move to get to you, sorry. Oh my god. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Well, can I get it? Can I get it? Yes! Yes! And I'm still under lucky, but... Oh, that's beautiful. That was a lot of damage.
Just be tankier. No problem.
Do you have your 1% parry?
Yeah, just click it. Alright, let's go now.
After I get all my expedients, I think I'm gonna try a versatile set for PvP, just or PvE.
And then we need counterclockwise around this.
Oh shit.
Watch your positioning.
All of them.
A little bit RP up on that one.
I got him.
This one now? Oh, those. Yeah. Yeah. And this is what we need to solve, so. Also, why is that still alive?
Everyone's focusing the spikes instead of those.
No one's even in. Just. Alright, well, you're gonna miss this, so. And Scourge can't live through the next one.
I mean, just for practicing purposes, you can just use them up on him.
So when it's safe, yeah, it's a bit of a difficult proposition.
I'll do it on you, Scourge.
It's gonna be moving. Don't waste it.
Listen to the birthday boy.
Alright.
Fast right here.
We're so slow.
Joey's about to go insane in about 12 seconds.
8 seconds on the
Psychus?
Jump down.
Got it.
Res,
Red X here.
Res Brigade. Oh wait, we need. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure when they use their next.
I mean, we just need to fix that as a real issue. It's over. But, I mean, practice.
We should just practice.
Yeah.
Just cleave these ads a bit.
We're slow even killing ads. Get in. Tank some J's.
Watch your feet.
Oh, you can't hear me, baby? I might have to change my settings again. Hold on.
Harvester's coming, then Evoke's coming out.
Hold on.
And then we're going to our spot. Alright, wait a second. Alright, go as deep as you can. Relative to your position.
What about now, Eden? Is that any better?
Alright, those two.
Paranoia.
Do the boss, do the
Ian?
boss, do the boss, do the boss.
Can you get off of us? Can you get off of us? Chew, please. Alright, here comes Evoke 3.
These are soaks. Anguish is coming.
Can you hear me now, Eden?
So here's where the changes.
Oh, okay.
Join the melee or stacking for these. I'll get into this one.
Oh, your volume. Oh, shoot. I
Stand together.
misread
Stack
that.
together. Get in the Venn diagram. Get in the Venn diagram.
These are 2 next, right now. This is Jen and Ellie. We should be more right, actually. We're gonna get pushed into this. But, I mean, just back up if you need to. We're gonna need to go back.
I tremored.
I mean, I wouldn't walk through it. You're gonna screw your paranoia partner, but sure.
There's nowhere to go, really. It's over.
There was, but...
And not bad considering it's separate with that.
So we need to taunt those and go, like, very right. We can't be right next to the Evoke there.
Probably around here. So, like we're standing right now is where we should go. So, like, I think 3 yards to the left.
We can't fire!
Dimensional gateway established.
Mother opened the gateway to the chamber. Champion, Azeroth needs your aid.
Also, I love soaking, too.
It's so much better.
It's
yeah,
so
we don't get the evokes. You just
Yeah.
It feels so much better.
Just like, sweet, I can just pump.
On his down, it's like is route to hitting the psychophages before I mass grip them onto back, or is that just healing threat? So I'm like running around blood boiling every single one, which gives a pretty significant amount of threat.
A lot
then
of them
Basher
were on
comes
me.
out. Yeah. Oh, okay, so it is healer threat.
I think the thing too, real quick, just to mention, I think Messiah was the first stun on that too. So I don't know if Locky and Jan want to work out their stun on that.
I think it was Messiah's Psycho Swan.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Never mind. Snow was here. Just kidding.
Check the slides. Goes for everyone. Thought of everything. Look at Psycho Swan.
I get the Demon's Hunters messed up.
That's fair. All y'all look alike. Green eyes, sacrificing everything. Whatever.
What have you given?
Not everything.
No good.
He's like, I'm
trying to be careful with my Shadow Fury because you know, Scourge was complaining that they were becoming immune too quickly with it.
Yeah, no, I feel like we're good on stuns, especially since we have a Boomkin for Solar Beam. It's mostly just getting them into the Basher. Like, I don't know how hard Screw is ranged over, but could you guys, like Basher spawns near where Stun's standing? Can we, like, come in where I'm standing right now in blue? Just so I can, like, mass grip everything?
Yeah, I think we are trying to come in. I think it's just... Especially if you end up with a partner like on the right side with paranoia, you know, it can take a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how hard it is because I've only done this, well, group 2 as a tank, essentially. So.
Yeah.
That felt good though, mostly.
Yeah, that was better, and I mean, for having some people down, the phase 2 is feeling really nice right up until that point, which mostly just happened because we didn't get far enough right, which is fine. Only note I have on that poll, apart from just figuring out our sanity issues in phase 1 and not dying in phase 2, actually, a few notes. More synapse damage, Psychus group 2, that's going to help us on our route, get us over fast enough and make it so that we're not jumping into anguish as we need to get our bodies, very important. And then the other thing is just paranoias in general. Just definitely make it a priority to get to your partner as soon as possible. Damage should not be an issue on this boss. It may be, but should not be. I'm much more concerned about getting to the end. If we get to the end and he's not dead, then we can be concerned. But for now, focus on mechanics. Let's get there.
Because I think we only had one wipe really based on like total boss throughput and like our prog.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, here we go.
Psychus damage was another thing, and synapse damage, but boss throughput.
Oh yeah, Psychics kicks. I've gotten 2 pulls. Please, guys.
Interrupters, Scourge, Snow, Jand, Owl, Piggy, Lig, in that order.
3,
In case you didn't know.
1.
Still here.
Go up.
Boss to the boss. Ah.
This one's not getting damage in the back. Turn around and deal damage.
Sorry, Nate, can't get those right now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not all worried about these. I expect my friends. I just go do my thing, they cast, I walk away. Piece of cake.
Asher still has 20%, guys.
That's really, yeah, that's gotta get cleaned up. We're getting so slow coming out of that.
I don't think we're that fast.
Just no.
We just need more damage.
Yeah, get in.
Star marker, star marker.
Cool. Looks like we're good on sanity, so nice work. You just gotta make sure that you're clean group 1 as well. Same situation, basically. Paranoia is coming in again right now.
Ow. Oh.
No, don't. Okay, yeah, careful.
It would be too much as for Zach before Void Lash. Like right now, I have nothing.
Right now? Yeah, sure.
Either, yeah.
Big synapse damage through this corridor, guys. This is our slow point. We got it. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
Don't get yet.
Fast enough.
Synapse. Nice. Good synapse damage. Burn him down. We're done. We're out.
Seconds is coming out. Watch your feet.
Thank you. Yeah. Just immediately run. Alright.
Run red X. Watch this nuclear shit down.
Stun them, take them to your side also.
Throw shit down with them.
Do you have master?
No, I use.
Same.
Good stuff.
Alright. Let's get in.
Two more.
In. Tanks and Jace.
The harvest box is coming. Then evoke angle.
Great. So Mord, this is where your usual neck's been moved. Now.
Consult the Chamber of Hearts. We have to defeat him before he corrupts the soul of Azeroth.
Do you have?
Don't go too far. Easy.
Crazy. Directly behind it. I can.
Paranoia. Get to your partner.
Alabama, can you revert?
Oh, I got it.
Here comes Evoke 3. First soak.
Oh, they're kind of.
4.
So remember, our ultimate goal with cats is to be a little bit to the right.
Yeah, get moving. Be on the edge. 2 next, Jen and Alec. Get in melee range,
Forge is nearly charged, champions. Hang in there.
Hey, no worries, I got 4 sanity. That's all you need,
Right?
baby.
Neck, someone right.
This is Blocky, yeah. Keep chilling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. I mean, that was very low sanity, but it still kind of works. I don't need any more. Against the wall. Just one bomb that's not being disarmed. That might be someone dead, though.
You want me to
Alright, hey.
That's okay.
What was our first set there? First set was Shield and Cash?
Yeah, Cash is dead.
Yeah, Cash is dead. Makes sense. I think they did die. It looked like they didn't, but they did.
This, like, ad set or the second soak that we all soak in together, that one did die. We all soaked the first thing, we killed it before their next cast, and then the fourth one, we killed before their second cast. Yeah, my sanity went down pretty low as well. I'm sure that.
Keep in mind, we didn't have a neck.
I took a beam to the face, even though I thought I was behind.
Yeah, that can be a funky one. Just say, for people who feel like they're getting low, you're gonna get low. It's fine. That's like the last significant sanity you take.
Those eyes we got right there were the worst set of eyes you can get.
Oh, for Evoke 4? Yeah.
No, for Evoke 3. Or wait, no, that was 4, right? Yeah.
I think it's 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is 4, yeah.
Almost done with the fight. Mythic Phase is like PvE, so pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, just kill the boss after that. That's it.
Yeah, after that, you just come as boss. It's like a fight.
I mean, if they wanted to make the LFR version of this fight the Mythic Phase, they probably could, and it would probably you'd probably see less determination stacks from that phase.
We will need a lot more boss damage. That we were at 46.5.
We had people down though.
But luckily, yes, 2 damage.
Secret phase is it puts you in queue for LFR. Then when you come out, you're in an LFR group.
4, 3, 2, 1.
20 different LFR groups, and each member has to win to get back.
Oh, shit. But you get to bring in your determination stacks.
So far, Shredders.
Yeah, we're like both like at the very edge of this room.
Come on, vision crack. Not gonna happen. Oh, now it happens. My stacks go away. Thank you, Alan Jesus.
Everyone's still here. Stopping English on this one.
Oh, that was easy.
Let's go.
Oh, keep hitting stuff, please.
Don't kill yet, don't kill yet. Oh, kill.
So green. It's ridiculously good job, guys.
Nice. Look at that. Give ourselves a little challenge. A few pulls in, we're already nailing it. Alright, all in. Here comes neck. Two, one, away we go. Very nice. And just here, just make sure you're very careful with your paranoia partner if you get the corrupted Viscera in the middle. nice. Synapse damage here. Let's go, synapses.
I like the opposite ideas there, Jen. Both of us.
Oh shit, I took 2. Someone took 3.
We'll be alright. Scrooge is a tanky boy. All about the synapses here. Alright, Killing Tychus. We're out.
No, I'm going insane. We have to be rest.
It's not insane yet. Wait, now he's dead. What?
Just die naturally. Oh, I say naturally, but just plots over.
Yeah.
It's a natural death by suicide.
I can't go in.
Yeah, there we go. That's okay.
Sounds like that.
Paranoia. Better be away. Try to keep an eye out. Come over near Skull.
Got purgatory for that. I died.
I made a friend.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, basically. I mean, so, yeah, so long as no one goes insane from the cast, it's fine, but yeah, when we stack in, as long as everyone's in the circle.
Forge is nearly charged, champions.
And we did that whole thing with one tank.
I mean, people are...
Can we take a break?
Yeah, sure.
I need more coffee.
Champions,
I need a
we're
refresher.
overrun with cannon fire.
Not bad. I parried one line rack. I could have sat one.
Mother opened the gateway to the chamber.
That's okay.
Or next
Azeroth
line rack.
needs your aid.
Yeah, do me a favor, everyone. I'm hearing this a couple places. Like, it's the same thing as Carapace and Nazoth. Until everyone goes to their spots, this ain't dying. So go to your spots, if you feel like you can't go to your spots, the correct course of action is not to randomly change your spot. It's to let one of us know so that we can find you a better spot or figure out who's in your spot to change that. So that's what needs to happen. Until then, if people are going to be dying during those, we're just going to keep dying. So. I have not specifically verified this, but I'm hearing Cash and Owl. I need you guys further back. You guys are the very back.
I scuffed up that pole also because I didn't have AMS up, so I just took a spot and planted myself there. Might have scuffed up some people's placing.
Yeah, I don't know where you go. Usually if that happens, I feel like you guys just kind of crowd the front a little bit and I just make do. It's no big deal.
guys ever have that thing where like your mouse is catching on your desk, so it like kind of tugs against you? Yeah. That's happened all last week. It was fucking worst.
Do we have logs going?
Logs make people play bad, so no more.
No, I'm not trying to check parse. I don't care about my parse. I want to see what's happening.
Alright, I'm just waiting on Jays and we'll get pulling.
Oh, I'm here.
He's here. Alright, let's get back to it. Just really focus on clean phase ones.
Can I get another Plasmir Kings? Whoever's doing that.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, here we go. Just make sure it's not the little things tripping us up. When we get to the neurons, make sure they're all getting cleared. Keep your eyes open, look around. If you can help someone else, even if you've done yours, your job's not done. Until you're getting pulled, you're DPSing those neurons. Before you get pulled, you need to check in front of you, check behind you, make sure you're not going to get pulled through one. That's your job. Personal responsibility. Here we go. It would be the worst. I'm like terrible with kids. I don't even know how to talk to my nephew.
I made a PowerPoint for you. Fucking learn it.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Oh my
Why
god,
can't you read?
is Sarah pregnant?
No, my goodness. Jan.
He was ready to congratulate you, though.
He was. He's the boy.
Look, I follow you. I'm just praying for a vision from right now. And Jesus is found me unworthy.
Do it. Hazard Ed, get in. Checking. Some of the group one's a little low, but you guys should be totally fine. So I'm sure you guys are doing this, but you have the Hodges can completely stop neurons from growing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see what you guys are doing. Someone died last time, so just in case.
Sorry, Luke. Isaac, Uzak.
Looking good. Let's do it.
That was so terrible.
When Tune is off here, walk behind him, shoot him down.
Takes the nose damage. Very nice.
Rip the front of him.
Alright, we're killing seconds.
Jesus loves me.
We're done. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Watch me, watch me.
Thank you.
And Jesus just gave me all the
Red X,
things.
Red X, everyone Red X. Watch your feet.
Take those little shits down.
Alright, take some J's.
Beautiful.
Nate, I was just thinking about your post. Like you've been doing it for like hours.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
More stack.
The soul of Azeroth.
Take it easy. You don't need to go too far. Definitely not like that.
Let me know when. You're good. You're good.
Jeez.
Going back.
Back
Wait
up.
from boss, wait from boss, wait from boss, wait from boss.
Jeez. Do we have a soak?
You'll figure it out. You got him up.
Shut him up, it's good boy.
Don't take this. Oh, or take it.
Got it. Drop the fourth vote. Good eyes. Alright, we're getting close to the skull marker here, and everyone's stacking in melee range to get in.
The first set of acid to die.
I'm not there yet.
Neck. Doesn't
You need to be in melee range. You just scoot up if you're not. Get in. I see people not in range. In front of Skull?
Please
Yeah, I'm
fill
going
up.
insane as well. I don't know where we missed.
I said I wasn't in melee. I got feared.
Okay.
Ripper.
Well.
NMC.
MRI is in 15.
10
We have
seconds.
to go down. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go soon. You have to go now, actually.
Mord, I don't know where you're using cooldowns. Do you potentially have something for Evoke 2?
Evoke 2. So I've been using him and Salvation, kind of like back to back when we're doing Evoke.
Okay, there's 4 Evokes.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry, I'm doing it at 3 and 4.
Okay.
So I'm doing him at 3 just because I can sit there a little bit longer, and then 4, I just pop salves since I need to be a little bit more mobile there since with me.
Gotcha. Yeah. Is there any world where it's possible for you to stay in him on second one or no?
Second one. Oh, just before the parent.
Yes.
Yeah, he can. He can. You do the same thing I do. As soon as we drop the evokes off, I just move right a little bit and just immediately start casting. Let the paranoias go off. Like,
Just make your partner come to you.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I used to do with Trank. I usually Trank third, so I don't think that we need him.
Yeah, I've got wings running through like 3 and 4, and especially on 4 since I'm immuning 4, I can just like heal like crazy. So those are super safe right now.
Okay, yeah. I'll just get in position. I'll just start casting him after I drop off.
We're definitely not taking all 4 casts.
Got them. Yeah, they both died, but before their cast got off. Yeah, it was very, very close, but they did both die.
It's a smaller point, but I really want to reiterate melee range, guys. People are like halfway back, and it's like it's really hard to tell where your partner is at that point. So you're potentially killing a melee target if they like are trying to scooch in and deal damage, and we need that damage. So. Yeah.
Really bad, that pool.
I mean, you're like halfway up. They've got to be so far up to even be close to you.
Like, I chill right in this little line right here,
Let me take a
and
look
I
here.
have all of them right on me.
So, wait, sorry. Where are you?
You're.
Thank you. Okay. So, like, hereabouts? Yeah, I guess that's thereabouts. I mean,
Because I look where the DH is, and I position myself right behind him and right next to the lovely glowing blue dino, and they just run and stop right on top of me so they can continue firebolting and
yeah. I mean, I
whatnot.
appreciate it. I appreciate extra damage for sure, but yeah, especially that like 2017, 18, 19 row, like you guys should be here. Like that's not like there's so much space between here and here. Like it's a world of difference.
We talk about the very first evokes or the ones after that?
2, 3, 4. I believe. I mean, there's just no world where Allie should be getting crowded by the back row when she's this far up.
Well, I mean, on the very first one, okay, I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna call you straight out. The very first one, I usually sit like right here, right behind the paladins, and I have Owl pushing me out of the spot farther back when he should be like behind to the right. I think it showed.
Let me see your various spots.
No, sorry, behind and to the left.
Yeah.
Isn't it right on the PowerPoint?
Right on this. Yeah, it's right on the.
He's 6. That's
He's at 19.
behind and left. Owl, it shows him Evoke Anguish 1, 6.
Yeah. You guys are looking at
I said the first one there on that time. Because we all pushed back as far as we can go, and I'm usually chilling like right here-ish, right before the little fangs, right behind the paladin.
Yeah. I mean, just really make an effort to, like, A, be at your spot, but also be thoughtful of, you know, the other people that are around, like, just help people out.
Because I know there's a few times in that pool that I actually ended up hitting Jays because I was trying to get away from other that weren't gonna move.
Isn't 6 on this like little spike thing on the ground?
Well, we're not even close to, like, the original position of 6, but...
Yeah, I mean, it goes all around the room, though. I mean, this is generally where I'm standing. That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, the spots are basically, like, how far we can squish. Obviously, the more squished, the better, but it's been a little flexible. I think that's, you know, a fair interpretation, but I'd say this is an area where we can be flexible, and, like, if you can move further back, that's a good thing to do. Just gives us more space.
Alright, we'll do.
Sources, I just posted the Evoke Anguish Nizothri. It's like a green circle around you, like all the BFA ones. If it's green when Evoke Anguish is going off, you're doing good, and if it's red, you're not doing good. So just get that.
Let's get pulling. I want to kill this boss, and we really just gotta, like, this is the thing that's gotta get cleaned up. This is a super easy mechanic. You literally just go stand in some rows, and if you need more space, make more space. Space is not gonna be the issue here. So, like, just make more space if you need it.
Nate, since your wings, you're doing cooldowns on 4, I'm gonna move south to...
I'm wings in 3.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it for that.
It just carries through 4, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they're so close together.
Gotcha.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Still a spike up here.
I'll get it.
Oh, Res Chewbacca.
Watching our feet.
Spell here.
Alrighty.
Res is going down there. You get to watch us.
Nah, you know what? Nah. Start over. Gotta clean that up.
What happened, Hayden? What
Come on,
happened?
guys. We got, like, most of the core team here. There's no reason for this. Like, this is the mechanics we've done hundreds of times. When we killed this, we were getting to phase 2 consistently. We were starting to get to phase 3 consistently. Like, this is not it. And I don't know where this is coming from. You gotta care. You gotta care about every pull. Because I don't like this. I don't think anyone likes this. But it comes down to caring. You have to think about what you're doing.
Exactly, Lucky. That's the motivation we need.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Coming to you, mate. I got a clear adventure right here. I'm gonna build some CAD stacks.
Jan, you gotta move back with me, dude.
We have plenty of room. Sorry, I didn't see you moving back further. We were safe in our spot.
Get Basher down, y'all. Star. Watch out.
Hello, Scourge?
What's up?
Just leaving the Basher, huh?
Dude, no one died. We good.
Paranoia is coming in.
All I know is now Warrior will be disappointed in you.
Got Minotaur, you're up.
Alright, let's go group 2.
Left boat, best boat.
Yeah.
Right,
Go with the synapse.
Yeah, that synapse is in.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. Just jump. Just jump. No one wants to be here. It's pretty clear. No one wants to be here. Can we just focus for 12 minutes?
I have no excuses for that. I was just dodging psychophages and I totally just dodged the wrong way into English. I had like a sliver of health, so one kill got me.
I mean,
I'm not making an excuse.
no, I know. It's just the thing is, it's not even like it was 1 tick. It was 2 ticks. I can see, because like, I don't know. It's just we do the same thing every single time. That anguish is in the same spot every single time. I don't even like. Sounds like the opposite of what I'm suggesting. It's like I basically don't even think about that phase anymore because it's just like I stand here, then like this far in, I move this direction, and it's like I never move that direction because that direction's death.
Yeah, I think I just can't. I'm sorry.
The bad corrupt response also, they spawn super far away from me so I couldn't get any threat before I had to portal.
Excuses.
5, 4.
No, I take
3,
full responsibility.
2,
I'm just
1.
We got it. We just gotta think about everything we're doing.
Well, you're like bouncing around on my screen, so I'm not somewhere. Yeah, so I would have heard early, but I just wasn't sure what was happening with that.
Yeah.
My bad.
Following you was not a good idea.
Alright guys, let's focus up.
One's away.
Better, very nice. Alright, let's go, let's go. Alright, everyone's coming in, let's do this. Two, one. Good damage, let's go. That's what's up, Rocky. Nice work.
I mean, Zach.
Yep. Alright, Synapse downstairs. We're on pace. Let's keep it that way. Scourge, you want it?
No.
Okay. Alright, last Synapse. Let's get it.
Yeah.
We're out. Thank you.
Scared me there, Scourge.
What's a little death to a death knight, right?
I pop wings on him.
Dude, your wings are increased by
That help?
Yes.
Yeah, full focus. Let's do it. Alright, let's get the boys in. Tanks and Jays.
Champion, Nazarth is bridging dimensions.
Break the neck.
We have to defeat him before he corrupts the soul of Azeroth.
You don't need to go too far.
He's in the far back, actually.
Yep, I think I got you.
Paranoia's next.
I'm aiming. Lucky, you gotta come to me, bud. Move to the front. It's room for friends.
Alright. Oh shit. Do we need snow for the immune or no?
I can't quite.
No, it's not part of the immunes.
Okay. Set forward.
Just the left of the skull here, and then we're stacking melee. On melee, on melee.
Nope, didn't make it. Get in the Ven, get in the Ven, get in the Ven. Next. Kill those. Get right, get right, get right. Right of this, right of this, right of this. Perfect.
Come into that. Come on.
Melee, holy shit.
He's doing it all the way up there.
Forges nearly charged, champions.
Right in front of Skull, please.
Like,
Does Snow have a bomb?
Lucky Nick. He did, but what now?
I can do it. We can move the 4th bomb. We don't need all 4, right?
Yeah, correct.
Shoot just died.
4, 3, 2, 1. Shit, where's
Yo,
that?
Stun, do you want to go first? I got there late.
You want me to get first?
Yeah,
Choose bomb set 2. It's conceivably livable. It's only 1 bomb. Against the wall. It's gonna be close to us though, so maybe personals. Good idea.
We're dancing. It's just use personals.
And stay near the wall while you dance, yeah. Here's bomb set 2. Disarm the ones we can. There's 2, there's 2, there's 2. Why are there 2? Why are there 2? Why are there 2? Alright. Bombs 2, Shen, Snowa, and Shu.
That was me. I forgot I was covering for snow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stun if you can. Oh, he'll look dead.
So let's take a look here. Snow died to stepping in anguish, it appears. Hatham died to getting pulled into anguish multiple times. And then Lig died to getting meleeed by a Thought Harvester. All 3 of those things are pretty easily solvable.
It kicked me out of bounds anguish. Because that was
What's that?
before our anguish actually popped. I went too close to the entrance and it like glitched me onto the floor. And it ticked me with the anguish you get if you like float over the water, for example.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have something. It's when we go in for that last stack where all the 4 harvesters are still up. Like every single pull, I've died there because I get meleeed.
Yeah, also like I don't know, they need to be taunted and have something on them when they spawn, and they don't cast until they get to tanks. So like tanks either need to be stacked or they both need to go on 1, like this thing where we're over to the right and then we have to run to the left and get in a weird little tiny area. That's no good.
So Stun, you say you have green, but let's call one out for the other ones also. It's yellow and orange also. I taunted what was yellow, but then you taunted and said the green marker and one I had already taunted. So one was just out, and I'm assuming that's one that got leg. So do you want to do orange and green, and I'll do yellow, purple?
Okay, but then I try to rely those marker, but it's not always that. It's most of the time, but then sometimes we just have some random markers. That's why that I put a marker for. But then, yeah, I try to rely on that one, but then I realize that this not always happen.
You know, they totally forgot death grips a taunt for blood. I could have death gripped the other one, so yeah, that's
Actually, I actually also try to get both, but maybe in that time we missed.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. I'll just death grip the one that you don't. I'll taunt at the start, and then if you taunt the one I taunted, I'll just death grip you.